What's up, homies with the big wieners and ladies with the big butts? It's Diff with another video today, and this one is going to be about the big ban that's coming for MK11 YouTube content creators in specific, and just how MK11 will be presented on YouTube in the future. I'm bringing this up because I guess it's not exactly quite clear, like a lot of content creators like myself do black and white, or they change the color over crushing blows, fatal blows, and fatalities and such. Now, I completely understand why some people don't know what this is for, because if you don't upload YouTube videos yourself, you would never run into this problem. But basically, YouTube has a terrible time telling the difference between real life violence and MK11 violence. Now, you might think it's a stretch calling it a ban, especially if you live in the United States, because you probably get all your MK content, especially if you have a YouTube account. But in reality, it actually is banning MK11 from a lot of people, and they're definitely cracking down on it hard this year. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing in the background, basically I'm trying to learn Sonya. I've actually never picked her up, so if you have any tips for me on Sonya, please leave them in the comments, because I could definitely use some. Right now I've been like spamming this move a lot, just trying to like master it. Whoopsies. Wait, I gotta show you guys it. That one. It's just, the problem with this move is for only 323 damage and 2 bars of meter, it's really not special. I know I can crushing blow, that air control move, so I know there's a way to do more damage. I've just been figuring it out by testing it myself. Eventually I'll look up a tutorial or look in the comments if you guys have any good suggestions. But anyways, back to the topic of the video. It's not the demonetization that a lot of people worry about when they're uploading these videos. Yes, getting money and getting paid for your YouTube videos is great if you have a large fan base. I'm sure people like Super definitely care that if their videos are making them money or not. But the main issue with this ban that's going around on YouTube for MK11 content is not the demonetization, but instead the age restriction of the content. If you're not a content creator, you've probably never read really into what an age restriction does to your video, but long story short, age restrictions make it so you have to be signed in to view a video, and also after that, a lot of times it is not viewable in other countries, effectively banning your content from a large audience. I live in the United States, so if I get an age restriction ban, most likely people in Europe will never even see this content on their feed. Even if they're subscribed to my channel, it'll never pop up for them, so it's really sad. That is the main reason people are sitting here taking the time to edit their videos so that they have, like, you know, white filters and stuff, because they don't want their videos to be, you know, not watchable for half of their audience. I don't have to worry about it too much yet because I'm still pretty small, but I'm sure people like Super lose a 30% margin on their views whenever it gets an age restriction, just because everybody in Europe can no longer watch that video if it's been age restricted. This is sparking a big debate in the Mortal Kombat community, especially within content creators, of one, should YouTube have more adult-based ads and things like that to where they can kind of decipher that this is a video game and not real life violence, and plenty of people play Mortal Kombat, or should MK have a slider that reduces the blood and gore? Because if you don't already know, the algorithm they use to age restrict and demonetize your videos are based on the blood splashes on the screen, which is why the black and white is needed, because if it's not bright red right across the whole screen, it's less likely to detect that this is violence going on in the video game. It would be really nice for a content creator to be able to turn down the blood splatter and things like that, although it wouldn't be as visually appealing, and I get that it's not NetherRealm's responsibility to, you know, like cater to this content creation side of YouTube. But at the end of the day, making videos like these of a game that we love to play is marketing at its best. You know, seeing a person who loves to play this game, who is good at this game, that you don't have to pay to play this game and show it off to a large audience, helps you get downloads, buys, sales, whatever you want to call it. And it would be very much in their best interest if more videos were able to stay not age restricted and have monetization, because they're more likely to be recommended to other people, they're more likely to be in suggested videos, and overall it's going to be healthier for the game. I know it just sounds like I'm doing a lot of complaining, but in reality it doesn't really affect me that much. I just know that there are some people that, you know, straight up give up making MK content because it's just not worthwhile. Their videos won't show to their audience, and you know, they're never going to get across what they want to get across to their subscribers. It looks really bad on a YouTuber when it doesn't look like they've uploaded for 3 days because it's not showing up in your subscription feed, when in reality YouTube is kind of restricting that content from its audience. I just wanted to make that clear because a lot of people ask what that black and white is for on those crushing blows and stuff. I know it is definitely not as appealing of watching the game play out, and I'm sorry I haven't been doing much in this video. I've just kind of been wanting to get into my points and explain it well enough that people kind of understand where we're coming from as content creators. That's kind of the overall gist of all of it. It's not really the most interesting thing to keep going into because you kind of get it. We're just getting kind of screwed over by either YouTube and the advertisers. I don't really know. I guess have an opinion on it because there's games like Black Ops 4 which like feature zombies where you literally rip the zombies to shreds in that game. There's a ton of gore in that zombies in particular, yet YouTube tends to let that slide every single time with no problems. I just want there to be a better way to tell the difference between this kind of violence, you know, in a video game and something that shouldn't be on YouTube, like real life violence, somebody being killed or seriously injured. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. Just wanted to let you guys know that in case you were interested. Go check out my video from earlier today if you want to enter into the giveaway. Also, please be sure to subscribe. We're actually doing numbers out here, and I appreciate all the support as usual. Every comment makes me happy because we got another guy that's coming around to the channel and, you know, just enjoying some MK fights. Eventually, I want to do subscriber fights, so once we have a big enough fan base, I'm going to start fighting you guys personally, and players that are really good and can whoop my butt, they will get special prizes and stuff like that in the future. But again, I need a bigger fan base, so be sure to subscribe and watch daily. Alright, that's going to be enough talking into you guys' ear for right now. I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video.